Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Wellston Golden Rocket Basketball here on BMG Media. Joining me tonight, the man, the myth, the legend, the producer, the cameraman, the computer guy, and everything else that you want to throw in there with him, Mr. Michael Gray. It's a pleasure to have him with us on the air tonight. Brother was sick this evening, so stomach bug going around. Seems like it's catching everybody, but it's a pleasure to have Michael. Michael's always done a great job with us, helping us out here tonight. So, Michael, we have the Golden Rockets and we have the River Valley Raiders coming in here. Two teams right now that are at the bottom of the league in standings.
Yes.
We believe River Valley's record's like 1-17, and the Rockets are 6-11. Also, with the loss of Kyan Irvin out for the remainder of the season with his ACL tear, Rockets are going to have their hands cut out for them tonight once again.
Yeah, I think it's been that way since about midway through the second quarter of Eastern Ridgeville whenever Kyan originally went down with that knee injury. It's really hard for a team to lose a player that they've kind of built their offense around anyway. And then when you lose them with just a few games left in the season, it makes it really hard to rebound from that. And I think the Rockets are kind of reeling right now. In all honesty, I mean, they've dropped 4 straight since Kyan went down. And, that happens when you lose a player that's dropping 35, 40 points a night. That's really hard, a lot of production to lose.
Looking for the starters tonight for the Rockets. As we know it right now, 3 guys, it's really going to have to carry the load for the Rockets the rest of the way is number 35, the senior guard for the Rockets, Gunnar Harmon, and then number 42, Will Briggs. And then also, where did he go?
Oh, are we looking for number?
Justin Jackson. That's who we're looking for. He's over at the bench right now. Those 3 guys have carried the load so far.
Yes.
It hasn't been enough, and the Rockets need that extra boost tonight, Michael, to kind of push them over the edge.
Absolutely. And speaking of Justin Jackson, you're putting a lot on a kid that is just a freshman. He kind of has filled the role of Kyan, trying to score a lot of points, and that's what he's built to do. But it's really hard to do that when you're I don't even know if he's 15 yet.
He's a freshman. I know what that is.
That is
like playing varsity basketball as a freshman in high school. That is one tall order.
It absolutely is.
Really good officiating crew on tap tonight. We'll talk about those here in just a minute. But we're getting ready for opening tip from here at Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow Court. It's the Rockets and the Raiders getting ready to tip it off here in just a moment. But before we do, we're going to take a break here for the national anthem. And as soon as the national anthem is over, we will be right back. So we have a young man that's going to be singing the national anthem for us at this time. So we'll direct your attention to the scoreboard table as we hear the national anthem. We'll be back right after the anthem. Well, our little buddy Mason keeps getting better each night out.
Absolutely, he does.
On the national anthem. What a terrific job.
We're going to have to find a way to get him mic'd up all the way down there one night so folks can hear that.
Hey,
so.
You're the man. I think you can make that happen. All right, we're taking a look at the starting lineups real quick here tonight. First for the River Valley Raiders is going to be Riley Evans, number 1. He's a senior for the Raiders. And then Braden Bennett, he's a junior. Number 11, and he's a freshman. Aiden Tooney, number 12, he's a junior. Cade Alderman, number 21, he's a senior. And then Gary Truance, number 35, he is a sophomore. Anticipated starters for the Rockets, you're going to see Gunnar Harmon, number 35, Justin and Josh Jackson, Brennan Taburn, and Will Briggs will be your starters for the Golden Rockets tonight. But again, Michael, the Rockets really need to come out, get started early tonight, set the tone of this game, set the pace, and get things rolling. Again, the Raiders, very good-looking team warming up. They run some really nice drills warming up. I know you can't win games by running drills, but they sure look sharp running their drills on the court tonight.
You know, I will say something on that real quick. It helps to get your mind in the right place before the game. So when you're watching them do that crisp, the mindset is right. And you're ready to play some basketball. So it does help. That is something that you can look at, seeing the team's ready to play.
Real good officiating crew on tap here this evening. A veteran crew here tonight. Probably one of the better crews that we're going to see this year. We're not going to call their names out on the air, but these guys do a great job. I've refereed with every one of them. All 3 of them, I believe, have district games. 1 or 2 maybe even be a regional officials as well. So a lot of experience on the court tonight. Again, the Rockets come in tonight with a record of 6-11, and the River Valley Raiders, we looked it up. We don't know if it's right or not.
Yeah, it's coming from Max Preps, so
they're 1-17, but they did not warm up like a 1-17 team. So we're going to see how this thing pans out here tonight. Again, a lot of get well wishes going out tonight. Brother Bill, hope you're watching tonight and feeling a little bit better. He's a bit under the weather this evening, like about everybody and their brother that I know of right now.
I think that was the whole month of January for the Gray family.
Tournament time rolling around here. I know the girls will be tournament drawings will be coming up before long, or they may have already had them.
I believe that's Sunday. Sunday for the girls.
And then the boys' tournament selection will be coming up here soon as well.
Yep. So there'll be the Wellston is hosting the Division IV girls basketball games. So that'll be neat to see. Hopefully we can try to cover those. Make no promises. Just depends on sponsors there.
8 minutes on the clock. The official steps in the circle. We're ready to play ball. Tosses in the air. Taburn controls the tap. Justin Jackson comes away with it for the Rockets. Trying to get it to Harmon. Harmon's guarded really hard out top by number 1, Rylan Evans. He's a senior, 6'1" guard for the Raiders. Ball goes to nice pass inside. You know what, Michael, that's probably the best offensive play I've seen the Rockets run all year. 2-0 Rockets right off the bat. Number 12 with the ball. That's Aiden Tooney for the Raiders. It's loose on the floor, taken away by Taburn. Ahead to Josh Jackson. Stolen back by the Raiders by number 1, Evans. Gives it up to their designated point guard, Aiden Tooney for the Raiders. He's out top, guarded by Gunnar Harmon. Passes to number 21, Alderman. Over to number 11 from the corner. Three-point shot. It is good. Braden Bennett for the 3 for the Raiders. They're on top of the Rockets. 3-2 your score here early with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Justin Jackson with the ball for the Rockets out top. Kicks it over to his brother on the right wing, Justin. Does a little shake and bake, skip move. Takes his man to the basket. Backs out to Briggs for the 3. Nails it. Will Briggs for a 3. Puts the Rockets back on top. 5-3 is your score. 6:40 to go here in the first. Pass to number 11, Bennett. Bennett passes inside to Evans. Back out top to number 12, and that would be Tooney.
Rockets look to be starting in a zone again there.
Yes. Pass inside to number 1. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Rebound.
Now you got me saying it wrong. Rebound.
That water's pretty stiff tonight. Justin Jackson with the ball, 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Rockets on top, 5-3 your score. Harmon looks at a three. He's going to pull the trigger. Nails it. Gunnar Harmon taking the ball on the left wing, stops and pops from the three. Rockets up 8-3. Pass over to Bennett. Back out top, back to Bennett on the right wing. Back out top to Tooney. Inside to Evans. Shot goes up by the Raiders. No good. Rebound, Briggs for the Rockets.
So far, the Raiders have been working that high post and trying to get it back underneath.
Running a nice offense.
Yes, they are.
8-3 your score. Rockets on top early. Justin Jackson with the ball in the right corner. Passes out to his brother on the right corner. He drives to the basket, does the Euro step move. Shot, no good. Rebound, Tooney for the Raiders. Pushes it ahead to Evans. Evans drives the paint. Shot goes up, rejected. Back out top to Tooney for the three. Shot, no good. Going to go out of bounds and going to be Rockets ball with 5:19 to go here in the first.
Rockets with a great start as the River Valley Raiders take a 30-second timeout. Well, Bub, not a bad first exchange there.
Coach Bostic not happy with the Raiders right now, and he's letting them know it in the huddle. You got to draw some iron when you shoot the ball, and if you don't, then that creates all kind of problems.
Yes, but Rockets coming out starting fast, just like we said they needed to do. Will Briggs hit the big three, and what I like from Gunnar Harmon was he pulled up and he took the shot. That's something that he's been kind of passing up, and I think maybe they've told him, hey, be aggressive. Take the shot when you got it.
And one thing with Kai and Irvin not being able to play now is this team is forced to play together.
Yes.
To where they relied on Kai their entire career. Now they're forced to play as a team, and it's showing here early. 8-3 your score. Rockets on top of the Raiders. Justin Jackson with the ball on the left wing, kicks it over to Josh. Josh on the right wing. Rockets running a nice baseline play, and boom, absolutely great call by the official.
So off-ball foul there on number one.
That would be Riley Evans. Can't go through the screener. You got to go around him.
Here we go.
Harmon breaking loose out top. Going to dribble to the right wing. Going to set a high screen by Briggs. Gunnar trying to pick which way he wants to go. Mismatch there. I think Gunnar could take him on this play, and he does. Hands. Passes off to Jackson on the left wing. Drives to the paint. Gets himself in a little bit of trouble. Kicks it out top to Briggs. Briggs over to Justin Jackson in the right corner. He's going to drive the paint. Kicks it back out to, we're going to call Harmon. Harmon with another three. No. In and out. Rebound, Raiders. Tooney coming away with it for the Raiders. Kicks it ahead to Bennett. Evans back to Bennett. Over to Tooney on the right wing. Takes a couple dribbles. Back over to number 21. That's Alderman. Ball's loose on the floor. What a miracle shot under the basket.
Yep.
Rockets come away with it. Harmon on the right side. Pushing it up the floor. Resembles a little bit of, just a second here, the name is going to come to me in just a minute. Ryan Bethel a little bit. And we're going back in time. Gunnar Harmon, the way he was pushing the ball up the floor was a resemblance of Ryan Bethel many, many years ago for the Rockets. One of the better players that ever came through Wellston High School. Gunnar Harmon with the ball on the left wing. Guarded by Evans out top. Rockets running an offense. Again, forced to run an offense now with Kai and Irvin on the bench. Going to pass to Will Briggs on the left wing. Looking inside for the give and go. Rockets, Will's going to reverse.
Great move.
Spin to the basket, and he scores. Will Briggs with 5 so far tonight with 3:35 to go here in the first quarter.
And here we go. The two guys we were talking about have come out and actually scored all 10 points between Gunnar Harmon and Will Briggs.
Evans kicks it back out to Tooney. Tooney over to Alderman. Alderman shot up. Rolls around the basket, no good. Rebound Justin Jackson ahead to Gunnar Harmon on the right side. 3:15 to go in the first. Rockets up 10-3 your score here in the first quarter. Briggs with the ball on the left wing. High screen by Josh. He's going to pull the trigger from way downtown. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Bennett. Bennett gets it ahead to, he's going to keep it. Bennett's going to pop the three from top.
Hits it.
Drains it. 10-6 your score now with 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Rockets going to slow it down and get back in to a set offense. Kicks it to Justin, his brother, on the left wing. Briggs setting up at the high post. Justin going to put it over to Gunnar Harmon on the left side. Looks at another three, shot, pop. Nails another one, as my brother Bill would call him. The gunslinger.
The gunslinger. There he is. 8 points here in the first period.
Evans with the ball matched up against Briggs. No good. Rebound comes away to the Raiders. Shot up good. Put back by Alderman for the Raiders. 13-8 your score. 12-15 to go in the first quarter. Justin with the ball out top. Guarded by Bennett. Correction. He's guarded by Tooney. Justin with the ball, pulls it back out, gets it over to Tabern. Tabern over to Briggs, to Harmon in the left corner. What a shake and bake move to the baseline.
There he is.
The gunslinger taking it to the rack.
Gunnar Harmon coming out with some conviction, I guess you could say.
10 points here early in the first quarter for Gunnar Harmon for the Rockets. Pass back out top to Tooney for the Raiders. To Bennett. Back out to Tooney. Over to Alderman. Alderman drives to the paint. Looks, spin move, shot up, no good. Briggs rebound for the Rockets. Minute 25 to go in the first. Rockets 15-8 your score over the Raiders. Looks at Justin in the corner. Back out top to Briggs. Justin for a three. No good. Rebound, Evans for the Raiders. Minute 10 to go in the first quarter. Pass to Alderman. Pass inside to Evans. Back over to number 11 for the three, and he nails another one. That's Braden Bennett for the Raiders for another three, bringing it back within 4 with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 15-11 your score. Rockets on top. Justin with the ball, passes over to Harmon on the left wing, going to shoot another three.
Woo!
Bingo! The gunslinger with another three. That's 3 so far tonight. He's 3 for 4 from downtown so far. 30 seconds to go. Evans with the shot from the corner. No good. Rebound, Rockets. Briggs coming away with another rebound for the Rockets. Kicks it over to Justin Jackson. 20 seconds to go. Rockets on top, 18-11 your score. Harmon with 13 points here in the first quarter already.
That is impressive.
Playing with some confidence tonight. Carried the ball. Again, a veteran crew is the only type of a crew that's going to make that call and see that call and make it. Anytime your hand as a player goes underneath the ball on the bottom and you roll your hand over the top, they should call a travel every time. That is the rule on that play. And this veteran officiating crew made the call.
Yep. So 43, Logan Martin, and number 11, Rylan Long, have come in the game for the Rockets.
Shot up.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh, my goodness, Merry
Christmas.
He hit it. Merry Christmas. I think he opened up his eyes on his way on the way back to the bench. 18-14 your score. Rockets on top. Rockets playing pretty impressive so far here in the first quarter against the Raiders. Again, the Rockets come in tonight with a 6-11 record, and the Raiders 1-17 at the moment. Big story right now, Gunnar Harmon, 13 points in the first quarter. Will Briggs with 5. They are your only scorers for the Rockets so far. And then Bennett for the Raiders has 12. And then Alderman with 2, rounding out the scores for the Raiders. So actually 4 guys are the only 4 guys that have scored so far tonight in this game.
Yeah, great first quarter by the Rockets. And a fantastic first quarter by the Raiders, actually. So
certainly don't want to jinx the officials, but only 1 foul so far tonight here in the first quarter.
Well, you just did.
I just did. What am I thinking? We're ready to get second quarter action underway. Golden Rockets 14, River Valley Raiders 14, Rockets 18. Right?
Number 14, Connor Clay, is inbounding the ball. And there is Yap, number 10.
Yap. Goes back to Yap. Alderman for the score on the baseline. Beautifully designed play.
Yap.
Yop.
Don't want to say that wrong too many times.
Yop. Back to a 2-point game. Rockets on top. Pass to Briggs on the low block. Guarded by Alderman. Looking to get the ball. He's trying to back his man down, and he does just that. Steal by the Raiders. Going to drive the paint shot, and we're all tied up.
That is number 9, Yup. Kruthop. I don't want to mispronounce his last name. They told us how to pronounce his first name. So all tied up.
Justin Jackson with the ball out top for the Rockets. Long with the ball on the right wing.
There you go.
Number 11, Yop Kruthop.
Kruthop,
Kruthop.
I think.
Of
So,
course, English was not my major in high school either.
yes, yeah. So, Gunnar Harmon's going to check back into the game for us.
6:55 to go here in the first half. Justin Jackson with the ball. Long out top. Rockets looking inside. Again, I'd love to see Will Briggs stay on that low block. He is a force to reckon with down there. Raiders going back to a zone defense, going to try to push the Rockets away from the basket here. Briggs out top or out on the deep in the right corner. Back out top to Justin Jackson. The shot, no good. Rebound Martin. Back to the gunslinger. Another three. Make it 4 on the night for him. 16 points here in the first half for Gunnar Harmon for the Rockets, the senior point guard. Alderman with the ball, loses it. Briggs comes away with it. Again, his force under the basket is pretty remarkable.
Yep.
Briggs out top. Goes to Jackson on the right wing. Jackson going to drive the basket, shoot a jumper from the corner, and he nails it. 23-18 your score, Rockets on top. 5:50 to go here in the half.
Yep.
Great illegal screen call by the official. Again, you don't see that call called very often. But if the crew, if you have a veteran crew that's been obviously taught properly, they're going to make that call.
I was about to say, you probably got to be a pretty confident official to call that as far as, knowing that's exactly what it is, because you're probably going to catch some heat for it.
And they call that a team control foul, so it goes the other direction. Great off-ball call by the official. 23-18, the Rockets on top. Josh passes over to Justin. Justin backs it out, trying to draw his man back out. Pass underneath to his brother. Little thing going on there. Josh's shot up the rainbow.
I think it touched the ceiling.
I think he's the rainbow warrior. 5:20 to go here in the first half. Great straight-up defense by the Rockets, by Briggs.
Oh, foul going on the Raiders there. The Rocket ball.
5:10 to go in the half. Rockets up 25-18. Playing very well here the first half. Great ball movement by the Rockets. Team play so far here the first half.
Well, they've been running a little bit of an offense, which is nice to see.
Briggs out top, setting the high screen. Rockets trying to get Harmon open again on the wing. Josh with the ball, going to pass it inside to Briggs.
Got an advantage.
Briggs going to back his man down. A lot of body contact in the meantime. And, there you got a foul. As the Raiders see that and understand that, so they're not going to allow Will Briggs to back him down so easily. So a lot of contact on that set.
They called that foul on number 25, Carson Mollahan.
4:35 to go in the half. Rockets 25-18 your score over the Raiders. Over to Josh Jackson on the right wing. Over to Justin. Justin's going to pop a three from the corner.
That was Josh.
Josh and Justin and John and Jill.
Well, it's Jackson Brothers.
So there we go. Rockets 28-18 your score, up by 10 over the River Valley Raiders. So far right now, Michael, the Rockets playing pretty solid as a team here in the first half.
Absolutely. Moving the ball around, finding open guys. The guys who we said needed to step up and score points are doing that. Gunnar Harmon's doing it in a big way. It's been Josh Jackson, not Justin. But, 3 Rockets are responsible for all the points so far, but the ball movement has been exceptional. And, I've been impressed so far here in the first half.
Harmon with 16 so far in the half for the Rockets. Briggs with 5, and Josh Jackson with 7. Those are your scores so far here this evening for the Rockets. For the Raiders, number 11, Braden Bennett. He has 12 on the night. And then Bruthop with 2. .424 remaining in the half. Rockets up 28-18 your score here at Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow. Michael Gray filling in for us with us here this evening.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Try not to be Tony Romo. You know.
He's come under a lot
yes,
of heat.
he has.
I've noticed this week.
Spending a lot of time on the golf course and not a lot of time studying up. So.
Yeah, he's caught in a lot of flack I've noticed this week. Raiders with the ball out top. Goes over to the corner, back out top to number 10, Kruthop. Number 25 with it, and that is Mollahan, rather. Back over to Bennett on the left wing. Back out to Kruhop. He drives the paint, shot goes up, no good. Rebound, Raiders. And that's a great putback that time by Alderman for the Raiders.
3:54 here.
28-20 your score, Rockets on top. Briggs with the ball on the left wing. Back out to Martin. Over to Gunner on the right wing. And the Raiders getting a little physical with Briggs.
Way downtown.
In and out. There's one thing, Michael, that we've noticed on this particular play right now. Rockets need to always stop the drive to the basket at the foul line.
Yes.
And we never want to let that ball get below the foul line before we try to stop it like we did on that play. We let the offensive player make a little shake and move at the foul line, go to the rack, and a foul on the play. But you always want to make a point to stop that guy at the foul line and not give him that layup opportunity. So to the line right now we have number 25, Carson Mollahan for the Raiders. First shot was good. Second shot on the way. No good. Rebound. Josh Jackson comes away with it. 3:25 to go in the half. Rockets up 28-21. Rockets running a set offense here. Trying to get Harmon open on the left wing.
Great defense.
Justin loses it out top. Nice pass. Alderman back with a layup for the Raiders.
Rockets going to take a quick 30-second timeout. The Raiders bouncing back here.
They're hanging in there. One thing you can say about the Raiders is that they play hard, and that comes basically from coaching. Brett Bostic, the coach for the River Valley Raiders, has been around coaching for as long as I was refereeing. So that was 30 years. So he's been around a long time, and certainly he's no rookie coach sitting over on the sideline for the River Valley Raiders.
So I think, honestly, the old zone defense the Raiders have moved to has actually slowed down the Rockets' offense just a little bit, let them get back into this game.
28-23 your score. Rockets on top of the Raiders. Josh Jackson with the ball. Again, Gunnar Harmon, 16 so far here in the first half for the Rockets. Pass over to Justin on the right wing. He drives to the paint, going to pass it off of Martin's feet. I think it's going to stay rocket ball.
Nobody knows.
It's going to stay rocket ball. It should stay rocket ball. It went off the Raiders in the center of the paint.
Actually, I think it went off Brandon Tabor, off his feet on the pass. Yep.
Okay, that's what. Now let's take a look at this just real quick, folks. Let's just decide none of the officials seen where or who the ball went off of.
Yep.
Now you have to go to the official scorebook keeper and ask him, do you have any idea who the ball went off of? And that's the rule. That's how you'd have to go by. Alderman for the score again for the Raiders brings the Raiders back within 3.
Yeah, Raiders are clawing right back. And they have actually switched.
28-25 your score. Josh with the foul line shot. No good. Gets his own rebound and taken. Or was he fouled in the process? Appears to be. Rockets going to take the ball out of bounds. 2:27 to go. 28-25 your score here in the half. Harmon with the ball on the right wing, guarded by Kuthop. Over to Justin. Justin's going to shoot another three, and he nails it. Rockets are draining the threes
yes,
tonight.
they are.
31-25. Justin with 10 points on the night. Another three-point goal from the Raiders. Gets their own rebound. That should be Rocket ball, and it is. Bennett's was the last shot for the Raiders. Was no good. Rockets going to take it out of bounds. 2:04 to go in the half. 31-25 your score. Rockets on top.
Here we go. Justin Jackson bringing it up the floor.
Pass down into Will Briggs on the low block. Backs his man down. Going to shoot a fadeaway.
Hits it.
Sweet Will. We used to call my grandpa that. Sweet Will from Meeksville. Evans to the rack. Shoots a shake and bake. No good. Going to be, should stay Evans. Should stay. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll take it.
Going to go to Wellston. So.
Minute 39 to go here in the half. 33-25 Rockets on top.
We're going to slow down a little bit.
Minute 30 to go in the first half. Rockets 33, Raiders 25. Pass to Justin on the right wing. Trying to get Gunnar Harmon open again still. And the Raiders went real quick. Briggs going to stop and pop. No good. Rebound. Bennett for the Raiders. Foul on the play.
We'll go ahead and sit Justin for a minute. That's 2 fouls here on him.
Going to bring Long back in the game for the Rockets. We spoke a little bit before we came on the air tonight, Michael. We certainly felt that Long was good enough and deserving enough to be playing at this level.
Yes, I think he's ready to start getting some minutes up here, and he's definitely a player of the future, just a freshman. So
Alderman with the ball on the left wing. Going to pass it back out to Evans. Evans going to drive the paint, shoots a runner. No good. Alderman back on the putback and foul.
And one.
Alderman going to the line to complete the old-fashioned three. 55 seconds remaining here in the half. 33-27 your score. Rockets on top. Alderman goes to the line to finish the three-point attempt. Shot is up. No good. Excellent box. I think it's the first box out I've seen the Rockets have all year. Great job of Will Briggs on the box out. 47 seconds to go in the half. Rockets with the ball. 33-27 your score. Josh Jackson with the ball out top. Rockets running the play. I think. They spread it out wide.
I think they're content to just kind of let this run down, take the last shot here.
30 seconds on the clock. Going to give it up to Harmon. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
Behind us, I think.
Sorry, folks, back to basketball. We had a flagrant water bottle come over the Brandon Tabor scores there. We had a wild water bottle come over the top, and it kind of startled both of us. Be well short at halftime. Rockets lead 35-27, led in scoring by number 35, Gunnar Harmon. And great first half here as, the Rockets have been impressive so far. Bub had to step away for just a second. So great first half by the Rockets. The Raiders kept it close so far through the first half as number 11, Braden Bennett with 12 points, number 21, Cade Alderman with 12 points, and number 10, Yop Krutop with 2 points, as the Rockets were led in scoring by number 35, Gunnar Harmon with 16. Second in scoring was Will Briggs with 10. Josh Jackson with 10, Will Briggs with 7, and Brandon Tabor with 2. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and step away as don't have my partner to talk with. So, folks, we will be back here at about the 2-minute mark. So stick around for what should be a great second half of basketball.
Welcome back, Golden Rocket fans. Minute 49 to go here, remaining in the half. Golden Rockets 35. And the River Valley Raiders 27. Big spotlight so far on tonight. 2 players. Rockets, Gunnar Harmon with 16, Will Briggs with 7, and Josh Jackson with 10 on the night so far, who are at the Rockets. Those 3 guys we spoke about in pregame
absolutely
had to step up, and they're doing it tonight.
And they're doing that, the scoreboard is reflecting what happens when they do that.
So we're getting ready to get action underway here.
We'd like to take a real quick second and thank our sponsors, SF Restoration, Zim Brothers Automotive, Buckeye Construction Restoration, and Adena Health Systems. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. For anybody that doesn't know our format, I'm going to explain it real quick because I finally got an opportunity to. So the way it works is we keep this free for you all by having sponsors, these business sponsors. They get ad space. And what that allows us to do is not only pay for all of this great equipment that we're allowed to use, but that also allows us to actually donate to the school. Since BMG was started, we have donated $11,000 to the city of Wellston in their school district.
Fans?
And we are at $2,000 to Vinton County. And we just started Oak Hill for football and have donated $600 to them so far. So businesses, what we do is a benefit for everyone around. And we are very happy to do it, and we can't do it without your support.
Certainly not lining our pockets, that's for sure, right?
No.
So, but I'm going to make that statement real quick. If it wasn't for the sponsorships of the folks doing this, we all volunteer our time to do this for the kids, for the communities, to add a service. We know Grandma and Grandpa may not be able to get out, watch the games. You came up with a fantastic idea during COVID a couple years ago during football season, and here we are. A couple years later, here at Wellston High School tonight. So Here we are. Golden Rockets going to take the ball opening half. We're just getting third quarter action underway. 35-27, your score, Rockets on top. Harmon with the ball on the left wing, looking to make a move on his player. Briggs with the ball on the right wing, guarded by number 35, and that is Truance. Going to get a 5-second call. What that means is when an official calls a 5-second call, it's closely guarded, and the offensive player has 5 seconds to do something with the ball if he is closely guarded with a player within six feet of him.
Yep.
So, and he was on that play. Bennett with the ball, passes inside to Evans, back into 35. What a great left hand Truance for the Raiders. 35-29.
And speaking on some past games, I know the second half has been what's kind of bogging the Rockets down here in the back half of the season as they've come out in the second half and maybe given up some easy points. So hopefully that trend doesn't continue today.
Justin to the rack, score. The freshman taking it to the rack, 7 minutes to go. In the third quarter, Rockets back on top, 37-29. Bennett with the ball out top for the Raiders. Looking for Tooney. Tooney with the ball out top. Back over to Bennett. Inside to Truance. Back out to Alderman. Alderman's such a nice player for the Raiders. Just a good guy under the basket. Plays hard. Gets a lot of the garbage rebounds and putbacks for them on offense. Justin with the ball to Briggs in the corner. Makes a head fake. Drives the baseline. Going to do a reverse pass shot. Taborn, that wasn't planned, but it sure looked good.
Well, we'll say it was planned.
Rockets on top by 10. 6:15 to go in the third. 39-29 your score. Tooney with the ball. Passes it over to Alderman. Back out to Bennett. Over to Tooney. Back underneath to Evans. Loose ball. Both teams going for it. Rockets come away with it. Justin with the ball. 5:50 to go in the third. See if the Rockets, the Raiders back into a man-to-man defense. Let's see if the Rockets go back to the 4 high. They do. Justin's going to drive to the paint. Pass back out to Taborn. Over to Briggs. Briggs over to Jackson. Justin looks at a head fake 3. Briggs with the ball out top. A good call by the officials. Excellent call there. As you see, folks, on that play, Justin created what we call an illegal back screen. Team control foul, boom, going the other direction. 10-point game, Rockets on top. 5:32 to go here in the third.
And that was Justin Jackson's third foul, so I'm sure he'll sit for a while.
Good defense by Josh out top. Harmon's going to be guarding Tooney. Alderman with the ball, guarded by several Rockets. And again, he just drives to the paint and scores. Great play there again by Alderman for the Raiders. Harmon comes away with it. 5:10 to go in the third. Rockets up by 8. Harmon guarded by Bennett. Kicks it over to Josh on the left wing. Martin in the game for the Rockets. Josh to Briggs. Briggs going to shoot a three from the corner.
Hit it.
Drains it. Will Briggs. 42-31, biggest lead of the night for the Rockets, up by 11. Bennett with the ball. Goes to Alderman. Takes it to the baseline. Going to shoot a nice move to the rack. What a play by number 21, yes. Alderman for the Raiders.
And he's come out of halftime on fire.
Nice player for the Raiders, number 21, Cade Alderman. Alderman out top, Gunner Harmon with the ball.
Great defense.
Ball's going to stay Rocket possession, but again, Alderman just everywhere on the floor for the Raiders. (42-33) your score, 4:15 to go in the third. Rockets not doing much standing, not doing much moving, rather. Martin with the ball on the left wing, goes back to the Rockets.
Great hands by Braden Bennett there.
Justin takes it out. Gunner with the ball out top, 4:05 to go in the third. Justin looks at a three. Back out top. Looks it to Martin on the left wing. Stop and pop. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Raider ball.
Good move by Logan, but they tapped the ball out and couldn't recover.
3:55 to go in the third. 42-33 your score. Rockets on top. Tooney with the ball for the Raiders. Rockets in a man-to-man defense. Tooney drives to the paint, gets it slapped away, gets it down inside to number 35. That's Truance. Alderman with the ball. Nice-looking player once again. He got to shoot that where he's at. Going to be a 3-second call. He needs to move quick. Rockets come away with the turnover. Yep, good call by the official. Really good call by the official.
So the Rockets here coming out and responding. Raiders came out with a fast start, but the Rockets have responded. So
Rockets break the inbounds press. Josh with the ball back out top. Gets it slapped away, gets it back. Guarded by Tooney. Josh drives to the left side. Harmon with the ball on the left wing. Loses it for a second, gets it back. Back out top to Josh once again with 2:58 to go in the third. Jackson with the ball, passes to Briggs in the corner. Briggs reverse spin, another reverse spin. What a post move by the big man. Will Briggs for two. Rockets back up by 11, 2:40 to go in the third. Bennett with the ball out top for the Raiders. Guarded by Justin. Pass to Evans under the basket, score! Evans for the finish for the Raiders. 44-35 with 2:20 to go here in the third. Passes to Briggs on the left side, drives to the center of the paint. Will's taking it, passes it out to Harmon. He looks at a three shot, no good. Rebound Martin. Martin puts it back, no good. Rebound Evans. Yeah, the officials let that one go.
Yeah.
Evans with the ball.
Not that one, though.
Yeah, that's a play that you have to be smarter as a player not to foul 80-some feet away from the basket.
Yes.
2:01 to go in the third. 44-35 your score. Rockets on top. Not sure that I would be bringing Justin Jackson back in with 3 fouls with 1.5 minutes to go in the third. Certainly don't want him to pick up
that's dangerous. Dangerous
another
territory.
foul. Alderman with the shot in the center of the paint. He gets fouled. Good call again by the official.
So Will Briggs, who had stayed out of foul trouble, has quickly picked up 2 back-to-back fouls. Put him at 2 fouls on the evening. So, yeah, I'd like to see Justin sit maybe until the fourth period because, you know, the Raiders have been hanging around and pulling within a few points a couple times, and you'd hate for him to have to come out of the game in a critical situation.
Exactly. Alderman's first shot, no good. Justin's going back in for Tabor, and again with 1:43. Certainly hope he does not pick up another foul before the end of this quarter. Alderman's second shot is good. Evans back in the game, and Mollahan for the Raiders. 1:43 to go, 44-36 your score in the third quarter.
And the movement by the Rockets has really slowed down.
Justin with the ball on the left wing. Passes back out top to Harmon with 1:25 to go in the third. Rockets again just standing around so far right now. Not much movement going on. Official's going to wave it off.
All I'm going to say is that looked like the act of shooting to me.
Yeah. What's the rule in the act of shooting?
When he gathers the ball?
You gather as the start of the shot. Out top to
Can't leave him open.
Alderman for 3. There it is. What a player for the Raiders. Nice looking player. And we're speaking of Cade Alderman, a senior.
It's 20 on the night for Cade.
He's leading all scorers so far. Justin over to Harmon on the left wing. Again, the Rockets not doing a whole lot of moving right now. Briggs does a spin move to the basket. Shot goes up, center of the paint. Going to get fouled on the play and go to the line to shoot 2 with 44 seconds remaining in the third. Briggs' first shot rolls around and good. 13 so far on the night for Briggs. Justin Jackson with 3 fouls here in the third quarter with 43 seconds still remaining.
And Gunnar Harmon has been quiet so far here in the second half.
He hasn't scored the second half yet. Mollahan with the ball. Alderman to the paint once again. Man, he's just putting the Raiders on their shoulders, Michael, and say, I'm going to carry you the rest of the way.
Are we to the point where they're doubling him yet?
Back to a 4-point game.
This is
17 seconds to go. Justin with the ball on the left corner, right corner rather.
25 going to pick up the foul there. That is
Mollahan.
Yep.
Again, Alderman leading all scorers, and Coach Bostic taking his main guy out with
going to give his
9
legs a break.
seconds to go.
Tanner McGuire coming in the game.
He does have 2 fouls on the night, so he didn't want him to pick his third up. Justin with the 2-point shot, and it's good. How about that? Justin Jackson at the buzzer to put the Rockets back on top by 6, 47-41. So far tonight, Michael, in the third quarter, Gunnar Harmon being held scoreless in the third, kind of quiet, but Will Briggs is picking up the pace just a bit for the Rockets, as well as Josh Jackson doing a nice job here in the third quarter.
Done really good job here in the second half. But, man, I can't get over Cade Alderman here for the Raiders in the second half, man. He said, fellas, we're not losing.
He just came out of nowhere here in the third quarter, and he was at 21, I think, on the night.
Yeah.
So we'll get his stats when he comes back out here in just a moment.
So as we come into the fourth period here of what's been a really good ball game, what are the Rockets doing here? Are you bringing out your starting five, even though a couple of them maybe get?
We've got to get more movement on offense.
Yeah.
You bring your starting five back out right now. You got to get more movement on offense.
Well, it's come to a stop, really. They were running that 4 high, and they were setting some screens and moving around. Gunner was getting all over the floor, finding some open shots, and that stopped. They're just kind of standing around. I don't know why that would be, but a few times I've seen Coach Irvin there on the bench kind of being a little upset about them not moving, trying to tell them we got to move. So hopefully we can get back to that.
Mollahan with the ball for the shot. No good. Rebound. Raiders come away with it. Number 10, again, that's Kruthop. Foul on the play. Going to stay Raiders ball as we just get fourth quarter action underway here. Taborn going to pick up his foul. Be his second on the night. So Briggs with 13. Harmon with 16. Justin Jackson with 10. And
right up the middle.
Josh with 4. Back to a 4-point game.
And, you have to think there maybe with the foul trouble, Justin wasn't as aggressive as what he would be. That guy coming straight up.
Got to find a way to get Gunnar Harmon back in the flow of things here. Oh, wow. Evans with the block. Oh, carried it. Great call by the official. Again, a veteran crew here tonight, folks, we'll make reference to once again. Not your normal crew may not make that call, but a veteran crew and official that knows that play. Anytime you put your hand on the bottom of that ball and you roll it over the top, that's an automatic travel.
Yep.
7 minutes to go here in the third. 7:10, actually. Harmon with the ball out top. Passes it to Briggs at the foul line. Does a reverse spin. Another reverse spin.
Move.
Beautiful move to the paint. Will Briggs. Make it 15 on the night. 6:55 to go. 6-point game, Rockets on top. Evans with a runner down the paint. Going to be fouled by, I think going to call it on Will Briggs. I'm not sure. Yes.
Yep, Will Briggs.
That's going to be Briggs' third foul. Might want to give him a quick breather, take him out for a minute or so. Certainly, with his scoring ability so far here tonight, you don't want him to pick up his fourth foul.
And starting to see something that you don't kind of want to see brewing is Will Briggs getting up to 3 fouls, Justin Jackson at 3 fouls, with a lot of time left to play here as the Raiders are working on drawing this in.
Evans misses both shots. 3-point goal again by the Raiders. Rebound Evans for the Raiders again. Loses it out of bounds to the Rockets. You're right, Michael. Rockets have a couple players here with some foul trouble, at least need to be aware of. With 6:44 to go, Rockets on top by 6. 49-43 your score. Inbounds to Justin. Justin, get it out of the Devil's corner, man. There it is. Get it out of the corner, son. Crossover dribble. Takes it down the paint. Going to call foul.
So that foul was on the out there.
Got to come off of that break looking for that shot. Justin. 3-point goal, good.
Shot.
Justin Jackson on fire for the Rockets. Puts the Rockets back on top by 9. Mollahan with the ball, drives the basket, looks inside the paint, does a great spin move under the basket. Score for Mollahan for the Raiders. Back to a 7-point game, 6:10 to go. Rockets on top. Justin with the ball out top for the Rockets. Guarded by Mollahan. Evans now guarding Justin. Ball over to Justin, rather. I get it right here in a minute.
Cade Alderman playing great defense.
With the defense and gets the rebound. He's going to push it ahead to Evans. Evans is going to take it to the rack. Underhand shot, no good. Rockets come away with it. Evans needs to go to the rack hard for the Raiders on that. Well, 2 fouls out top, and the officials let that go. 5:30 to go here in the game. Rockets on top by 7. Alderman covering. Now Harmon with the ball out top. Briggs with the ball. He's going to try to back Evans down, and he does. Little shake and bake spin move. Got to have a foul going up. Be good. If the call be if the call being made, and Briggs makes that shot.
It's a 3. Yep.
We got a guy going to the line, really to shoot one.
Great play by Will Briggs down the post tonight.
His first shot up, no good. Best game I've seen Will Briggs play, really, quite honestly, his whole career.
Well,
he uses his body extremely well, Michael, under the basket.
And he looks, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say he looks extremely comfortable under the basket compared to when he's out.
Second shot is good.
So that's going to bring Will to 16 points on the night, tied for leading scorer for the Rockets with Gunnar Harmon. And again, haven't called Gunnar's name much here in the second half.
Ball is loose. Picked up by Kruthop. Out top to Clay. Clay goes to the basket. Rebound, Briggs. Briggs is having a monster night, not just scoring-wise, but rebound-wise and steal-wise under the basket.
I've got to think he's probably in double-double territory. He's got 10-plus rebounds. So.
I would agree with that. He's having an amazing night tonight. Briggs shoots the 3.
It's in. 4-point play. Possible.
How about that,
4-point
sports
play.
fans? Will Briggs having a monster game tonight. 19 points. Sees Dad sitting over there in the bleachers with a big smile on his face, and he should.
I tell you, think he's smiling big now. You should have seen him smiling after he hit his first varsity home run. So, Will Briggs with 20 on the night now.
57-45, Rockets back on top by 12. Rebound Raiders, number 12 with the putback. No good, gets his own rebound, puts it right back in. That's Braden Bennett for the Raiders, and we have a timeout. Michael, give us a rundown real quick again on our sponsors.
So our sponsors are SF Restoration, Zim Brothers Automotive, Buckeye Construction Restoration, and Adena Health Systems. Again, without our sponsors, none of this could be possible, and we want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us for our 3rd year, and we hope to be back for a 4th.
Look for tournament action to come this way.
Yes.
We're hoping to be able to do some tournament coverage for the fans of Southern Ohio this year once again, so we want to encourage you to stick around and be watching for BMG Media posts via Facebook and live stream, YouTube, etc.
Yep. The goal is to cover boys Division 2, 3, and 4 district finals, regional semifinals, and regional finals, and then probably district. I think we're looking at District 4 district semifinals, the super semis that they do at 2 different schools. So that'd be 17 total games that we'd possibly be covering. Of course, we're working on securing sponsorship to do that. So if you are interested in sponsoring, if you're a business owner, please reach out. We'd be glad to send you some packages. We plan on having, I think last year some of those were pulling in 3,000 plus viewers. So great opportunity to get your business out there in front of people.
Back to action here, 4:25 to go in the game. Rockets on top by 10. Get it inbounds to Harmon, guarded by Kruthop. Harmon, really nice ball handler of his own. Passes to Justin on the left wing. Justin's going to pass it to Tabron. Tabron's going to put shot up, block. Rebound by number 14, that's Clay for the Raiders. Kicks it ahead to Bennett. Bennett up the left side. Again, the Rockets need to stop right at the foul line. Number 14 for the 3. No good. Rebound, Harmon comes away with it for the Rockets with 3:50 to go here in the game. Rockets on top by 10, 57-44 your score, 47 your score rather. Both teams have 6 fouls apiece, so the next foul, both teams go to the foul line. Each team rather. Justin with the ball. Passes over to.
Yep. Don't call that.
Josh and Justin. Boys, I apologize. I've been calling you.
No,
it's one of the. I'm just going to say that one of the Jackson boys from here on out.
That was Justin Jackson that picked up the travel call there. I'll try to keep you straight, bub, but to be honest, it gets a little confusing for me sometimes. So Kate
there
Alderman.
It is. Alderman again for the put-in for the Raiders. Down to an 8-point game with 3:15 to go.
I think at this point I'm telling the guys, Kate does not touch the basketball. Keep the ball away from him somehow.
Justin with the ball out top. Guarded by number 25, that's Mollahan. Out to Briggs. Briggs over to Harmon. Harmon again yet to score this half. Kicks it over to Briggs on the left wing. A lot of hand checking going on. Harmon with the ball on the right wing. Really, Rockets, no need to score here. Or to rush, I mean. No need to rush. Harmon's going to go to the line to shoot the front end of a one-on-one. Again, the Raiders playing really, really tough man-to-man defense on that series. Harmon's first shot is good.
And that'll be Gunner's first points of the second half.
Makes him 17 on the night. 2:49 to go. Harmon's second shot on the way. Rolls around, no good. Rebound, Clay for the Raiders. Bennett with the ball coming up the left side. Passes ahead to Alderman. Right through his hands, and he's got to be thinking, how in the world did I miss that?
That was a back shoulder pass. He was looking for.
That's looking for the end zone, wasn't he? 2:42 to go in the game. Harmon with the ball for the Rockets. Passes ahead to Taborn. Taborn recovers. Harmon gets it back. Back out to Justin. Justin passes over to.
That's Justin.
Correct.
Yeah,
Josh and Justin. I'm going to blame the parents for this one. Their names are too close together.
So Josh Jackson inbounding the ball to Justin.
Oh, boy. It'll be a fun night when they watch this one rewind.
Goodness.
Oh, goodness. 2:26 to go.
Now, which one's at the line?
That would be Justin.
There we go.
Yeah. Blaming his parents for this one. One-on-one situation. First shot is good. That's going to make Justin 5 on the night. Second shot, also good. Nice looking free throw, good form, all of that from the free throw line by Justin Jackson. 2:20 to go here in the ball game. Rockets on top, 60-49. Alderman to the paint, score. They're going to wipe it off. That play, honestly, folks, could have gone either way. Either way, meaning that you either call the player control foul, or not player control, but the block charge call on that play, or you make no call at all. The official saw it from his spot, and he chose to come out with a block charge call in the Rockets' favor. So Rockets going to go to the line now. Harmon going to the line again with 2:12 to go. On top of the Raiders, 60-49 your score. Pretty balanced scoring tonight so far for the Rockets.
Absolutely.
Michael, Harmon's first shot, no good. You have Josh Jackson with 13, Justin with 6, Harmon with 17, and Briggs with 20. Harmon's second shot, it is good. Make it 18 on the night for Harmon, the gunslinger. Alderman, reverse spin, shot, good. What a player. Wow. Really nice player.
Wow.
Number 21, Kate Alderman, just putting the Raiders on his back and carrying them down the course of this game here this evening. 61-51 your score.
That gives him 26 points on the night. And, boy, I think you've got to adjust here if you're the Rockets.
You know, he's not the biggest player on the floor, but he uses his body so well.
Yes. Always in control. Seems to be always in
You're
control.
You're exactly right. Great point. Always in control around the basket.
So, 10-point ball game here with 2 minutes left. Definitely not over by any means. You know, we've seen the Raiders be able to score quickly.
For the fouls, you have Justin Jackson and Will Briggs both with 3 that we have to be close attention of here with 2:05 remaining.
Yeah, but the Raiders are just as much foul trouble across the board as the Rockets. You know, I'm trying to get some names here. Connor Clay with 3 fouls, and Yop Kruthop with 3 fouls himself too. So a couple players that have been instrumental in the defensive side of the ball for the Raiders, both with 3 fouls right now. And, of course, Wellston is in the bonus. So, be interesting final 2 minutes here, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way, so both teams will be shooting free throws. Briggs with the ball in the corner. Not really the man you want handling the rock coming up the floor, but he looks like Shaq.
Well, a timeout.
1:54 remaining. Rockets take a timeout. That will leave them with 3.
I think Will Briggs is feeling pretty good tonight to be bringing the ball up the floor.
He'll sleep well tonight. Resembling of Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't think Shaq could ever handle the ball that well.
Minute 54 to go in this one. Rockets 61, the River Valley Raiders 51.
Yes. Real quick, we'll be back here Tuesday night for senior night as the boys take on the Athens Bulldogs in the final home game of the year. And then Friday, we are doing a full production for the last game of the year for the Rockets against Vinton County at Vinton County. So that'll be on the BMG Media YouTube page and the BMG Media Vinton County Facebook page. So that's how we'll wrap up our season, bud.
Raiders playing a very tight man-to-man defense. Josh Jackson with the ball out top. Passes over to Harmon, needs to get it out of the corner. And number 10 with the foul, that's Kruthop. Rockets will go to the line to shoot 2. They'll be in the double bonus for the rest of the way with 1:37 remaining. Harmon to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way. Bounces it off the front of the rim. Second shot. It is good.
Like an 11-point game.
19 on the night for Harmon. As we mentioned before the broadcast tonight, we knew that Harmon and Briggs both were going to have to really score. 3-point shot attempt by the Raiders, no good. Harmon taps it out of bounds. Ball's going back to the Raiders with 1:23 to go. Rockets on top by 11. Pass out top to Mollahan. Shot. No good. Rebound Briggs. Get it to your guard, son. Gets it to Josh Jackson. We have a foul on the play by number 14. That is Connor Clay. Rockets going to go to the line again. For the rest of the way here, it's going to be ugly.
Yep. So
going to be ugly the rest of the way.
Will Briggs going to the line for 1-on-1?
2 shots.
Oh, 2 shots. Yep, you're right. Got to look at the scoreboard. So
first shot on the way. Rims the front of it. Second shot. Rims it out again. 0 for 2 on that trip. 1:12 to go. Mollahan with the ball. Shot by number 10 from the 3. No good. Rebound. Number 14. That is Clay. Shot no good. Rebound. Mollahan. We have a foul on the play. But that's going to send Mollahan to the line to shoot the front end of a one-on-one. 59 seconds. Bar some crazy catastrophe, the Rockets should be able to come out of here with a victory tonight,
Absolutely.
putting 62 points on the board tonight, Michael.
That's fantastic. Really good offense. Again, you lose your guy that's putting up 30 or 40. You usually don't expect to score 62. But as a team, they distributed the ball really well. They scored really well as a team, and here we are.
Mollahan's second shot, also good. Make it a 9-point game. Justin taking the ball out of bounds, looking to get it inbounds. Gets it inbounds to Harmon. Raiders are going to have to foul quickly, and they do.
And that will foul Yop out.
Do what you got to do for the team.
Yep.
To stop the clock. He done exactly what he had to do. A little bit of strategy. Strategy.
That's all right.
Easy for you to say. 55 seconds remaining here in the game tonight. 62-53, Rockets on top. Matthew Casey in the game for the Raiders. Harmon at the line to shoot two. First shot is nothing but net.
That'll give him 20 on the night.
Second shot on the way. Make it 21. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound Rockets coming away with it. Justin with it, gives it up to Josh. And Josh is going to go to the line to shoot two with 43 seconds to go with an 11-point game. Josh's first shot is, I don't even know that it touched the net.
Looked good. See if he can do it again.
Josh with 14 on the night. Make it 15.
And
got to bring Long back in the game for the Rockets.
So another guy you'd like to see get some minutes here. And 43 seconds left.
So Justin's going to finish with 15 on the night. Josh is going to finish with 15 on the night. Justin's going to finish probably with 6. Three-point attempt by the Raiders, no good. Alderman with the rebound. Back up, shot no good. Rebound again. Raiders, shot no good. Rebound Raiders. And loses it on the way and gets fouled by Martin with 23 seconds to go. As an official, you always hated referee in the last 2 minutes of a ball game.
Yeah.
When you know all you're going to have is a free throw shooting contest.
Well, at what point do you just decide to let them play it out, right?
You don't. I mean, you call it the same way all the way to the end.
I'm talking about from a coaching standpoint instead of fouling.
66-55 your score. Rockets up by 11 with 18 seconds to go.
So
I don't know about you, Michael, but I'm not looking forward to going outside in the cold when we get out of here.
Well, winter finally is here. It's not sticking around long from what I was seeing. Checking today, I think it's supposed to warm up later half of next week. And
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain. So 22 degrees today was the high. And that's your weather report at 8:39 p.m., so you don't even have to check the local weather later.
66-55 your score. Rockets on top of the Raiders with 18 seconds remaining. Rockets have the ball out of bounds. Raiders will have to foul immediately as soon as the ball comes inbounds. They are in man-to-man. So Long's going to try to get it. Gets it inbounds to Justin. Guarded by Bennett.
Looks like they're just going to let them dribble the ball out here.
That's going to wrap it up here, folks. Rockets are going to come away here tonight at Coach Jim Darrow Court. Rockets 66, the River Valley Raiders 55. What a big, big team win for the Rockets tonight, Michael. Again, Gunnar Harmon with 21 on the night. Will Briggs with 20. Justin Jackson with 6. Josh with 15. And so the Rockets had some great balanced scoring tonight. We spoke about that coming in here earlier. Michael, you give us a quick rundown of our sponsors again here tonight before we take it off the air.
So Scott Fott Restoration, SF Restoration, Zim Brothers Automotive, Buckeye Construction Restoration, and Adina Health. So we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Without you guys, again, this wouldn't be possible. And for anyone that is interested in sponsoring to keep this going, please reach out.
We will be back here again next Tuesday night for senior night as the Athens Bulldogs come to town. And that'll wrap up the season finale here from the Rockets here from their home court. So the Rockets go to 7-11 on the season, and the Raiders go to 1-18 on the season. So great win tonight, great team win tonight for the Golden Rockets. For Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris saying good night. God bless America, everybody.